Stop writing bad listings. If your item isn't selling, it's probably not the price, it's the listing. Most people write simple listings like this. They say, oh, it's a nice table, must sell. This is a great deal. And that tells buyers absolutely nothing. Here's the exact formula that gets buyers to actually message you. The first mistake that people make is weak titles. They don't really explain everything fully. They're in a real hurry, so they just put on nice table, must sell, great deal. Buyers are scanning fast. And these weak titles give zero information and it doesn't tell them anything. So they just pass it by and go on to the next one. But the fix is that you need to have really good titles, titles that stop them in their track and say, oh, I might be interested, like a solid wood dining room table with 4 chairs, a kitchen mixer in excellent condition, and this is the color, a woman's North Face winter coat, size medium. The simple rule is say what the item is, say the brand if you know it, and any key features. Explain what's great about the item and explain any defects and state a size, a color. The 4-part listing structure is what is it, the condition, important details like measurements, pickup, or shipping. Your goal is simply to help buyers quickly understand what the item is, its condition, its size or features, and how to purchase it. That's really what they're looking for. So keep it simple, but keep it as informed and detailed as possible. And always remember that honesty sells. Buyers become frustrated when flaws are hidden. Simple honesty creates smoother transactions. If you use language like, oh, this is amazing, or best deal ever, buyers are like, excuse me, you're not really giving them enough information. You're just whitewashing it and throwing it out there like this is a must buy. You got to do it now. Have a good strategy. Take good pictures, research your price so that the price is in line with what other people might be selling, and just be really, really honest about any of the flaws or anything that might be wrong with it. I'll give you an example of a listing that I did a while ago, and it did absolutely nothing. Okay, this clock is in my hall. It's a vintage grandfather clock. And I listed this on Facebook Marketplace a while ago. And as you can see, it's pretty tall. It's in the hall, and I really wanted just to sell it. But my listing said, this clock is in beautiful condition, a must see for sure. And that's all I said. You can't do that. I didn't give them what size it was. I didn't tell them how tall it was or how wide it was or whether it would fit in their hall or not. So you really have to be specific when you're trying to sell some of these items. I'm going to relist that grandfather clock, but this time I'm going to take measurements and I'm going to tell them how tall it is, how wide it is. And there is some information in the bottom of the clock. I'm going to see if I can't figure out exactly how old it is. I think it was in the 1950s. Whether it works or not, people are going to want to know, does it work? I don't have it working because when it's chiming, the whole house rattles. So I don't have it on. The last time I knew it worked just fine. When you're trying to sell something, you have to be more specific. You have to let them know if it has any flaws. Now, this one doesn't have any chips. It's in really great shape. But those are the things that you really have to be specific about. I wrote a book to help myself and to help a lot of other people who are downsizing but want to make extra money, because that's what we all need in this world, especially today, is a little extra cash for sure. So I wrote this book, From Clutter to Cash. And in chapter 8, and I'm going to put a link down below, but in chapter 8, I wrote Writing Listings That Attract Buyers. It's a great book. I put a lot of time and effort into it. States how to write a listing. You have to mention the condition clearly. I picked up an item once, and the dog hair that was underneath this cabinet was unbelievable. If I had known, maybe it would have changed my mind. They didn't clean it. They didn't wipe it down. They didn't do anything. There was this long dog hair all over. You just have to say, if it's a pet-free home, if it's a smoke-free home, those are important to a lot of people, and they really do help to make an informed decision. The link is in the description for the book if you'd love to pick it up.